Hello guys, Counterfactual History here, and I am back with part 3 of All Quiet in the Trenches. And this is after a offensive battle where we successfully took back a trench that the French had captured. And yeah, we're back in the camp now, and we're gonna be talking to people, and then there will probably eventually be another battle, but I don't know when that'll be. But yeah, let's see so I think we got a new guy. Good day, Herr Unteroffizier. My name is Fleckner. I've been assigned to your troop, I think. Okay, so yeah, we do have a new guy. So we're gonna have two different people show him the ropes. Let's see. Who can we have show him the ropes? Have Fleckner show him the ropes. Ah, yes. We can have Fleckner teach Fleckner. It's a genius system. Anyway, let's see what this guy is. No. He's got a grazed head, not a graded head. Nobody graded his head, but yes. He did nearly get his head blown off in the last video, but I'm very glad that did not happen. That would have been disappointing. Anyway, let's see. I think these two are probably the best to show him around. Oh wait, no, we have to have Fleckner in that group as well. So, let's see. Now, for some reason, I think this guy wants to talk to me, but it said that I failed a mission to take French prisoners last video, which I don't quite know why. Oh. Okay, never mind. It said mission failed to apparently succeed in the mission. A harsh blow for the French. You were also able to take prisoners? I guess that's the icing on the cake. Just don't let it up now, Herr Unteroffizier. Is there anything else? Herr Unteroffizier, one of my patrols was scheduled to return yesterday, but there's still no sign of them. Send out your own patrol to find the comrades, and God have mercy on them if it turns out they were just dilly-dallying. Anything else? Oh, one more thing, Herr Unteroffizier. If the opportunity arises in the future, do bring back prisoners at any time. Under the right circumstances, they can give us insights into the enemy intentions. Use your discretion to decide when you can spare men for this without jeopardizing the mission. Okay. So, I'll keep that in mind for future battles. Let's see what this guy is talking about. Herr Unteroffizier, resupply came in. The shipment was smaller than I expected, but I still had enough in store to make up for the difference. So I think he owes us a favor. What do you need, Herr Unteroffizier? I'll see what I can do, but a word of warning, the lieutenant doesn't like special requests. Let's get better foods. That's no problem at all. I still have some fresh meat and vegetables in stock. I'll have it brought to your cook. Okay, because I like giving my men, like, extra rations and extra food after a battle. I think it's just kind of a right way to celebrate, you know, surviving. And yeah, they don't have any. I don't have anything I need your men for, Herr Unteroffizier. Why don't you ask her, Lieutenant? Yeah. So, high prestige. We got our rations. Let's see. Oh yeah, we need to have people go out and find our missing patrol. Oh, and Cumberbund got a grazed torso. Yeah, all of these people seem to have some type of injury. Alright, field kitchen. The storehouse is decently full again. I'd suggest you think about assigning double rations to the men. That would surely raise their spirits. Yes, I agree with that. Alright, Herr Unteroffizier, I will serve the men double rations from now on. So, that will take care of that. Let's see here. It's saying I have someone important to talk to. Ah, there he is. Cumberbund. Herr Unteroffizier, the whole group is exhausted. Maybe her lieutenant will allow us a break if you ask him. I for some reason highly doubt that. But I suppose I can go talk to him. But other than that, I think we're good. Do we have anything else? Good to see you, her under officer. I hope your men are well. It may create a work project. Current workload. There's a lot to do, but we're used to that. I wish I had more time for some patients. Okay. We should probably just admit ailing soldiers. We have some free time for now. If necessary, you can send 1 or 2 more soldiers to be admitted. Okay. That should be good. Let's see how this goes. Does he have anything? Oh yeah, a skin rash. And Ackerman has a grazed head, so we'll send them both. Let's see how it goes. Oh. Alright. Sunday, April 18th, 1915. I've been watching young Fleckner with concern since his arrival in our troop. He did his work reliably, quickly, and very conscientiously. I mispronounced that horrifically, ignore that. But he hardly exchanged a word with his comrades. Deep circles under his eyes spoke of sleepless nights, and even the slightest noise made him jump in fright. When he once again sat apart from the group, slumped over his sketchbook with trembling hands, I sat down next to him. Let's see. So, is everything alright with you? That sounds kind of harsh. And it's probably pretty clear that I think he probably transferred from some other company. Wouldn't you like to spend some time with your comrades? Considering the fact that he isn't, I'm going to assume that answer is no. So, let's just say he's very skilled at drawing. Maybe show him that, you know, we don't bite. You're very skilled at drawing, I remarked as I looked at his sketchbook. With precise strokes, he had captured his surroundings. The trees in camp, the limbers, the horses, his comrades. There's no trace of his apparent insecurity in these drawings. Thank you, Herr Underoffizier. It helps me take my mind off things. Then he said, I've been through all this before. Right at the start of the war, I enlisted. Medical service. It took less than 3 months before I was sent home with a broken leg. I thought I had fulfilled my duty to my country, but they drafted me again. I know what you mean. The Vaterland needs every capable man. That's a little bit too much of a higher officer thing to say, so I'm not going to say that. The camaraderie will help you get through this. Let's see if we can encourage him to hang out with some of the others. So the camaraderie will help you get through this. I attempted to offer him a different perspective on his situation. I hadn't thought of it that way, he replied. That's probably very true. Pensively, he put away his sketchbook and took his leave with the words, Thank you, Herr Underoffizier. I'll go and join my comrades now. I saw him sitting there for a while, for he seemed to have taken my words to heart. Amazing. Okay, who else is injured? Not him. Okay, no one seems to be injured, I don't believe. Oh, well, he does have the grazed torso. Let's see. Admit ailing soldiers. Okay. What is... Okay, so she's formal. Let's send him to the field hospital as well. See what headquarters wants. Her under-officer, gather a patrol to secure the area. And make sure your people keep their eyes open. They aren't going for a stroll. Who knows what riffraff is hiding out there. Thieves, poachers, spies. Okay. Patrol, let's see. That'll probably work. High prestige, good mood. We need to fix our rations. Where's the cook? There's the cook. Okay. Standard rations. Yeah. Alright. I think we should be okay. Oh, hold on. We got someone wanting to talk. Cumberbunt. Her under-officer, we found the missing patrol. One of them got hurt, and the other wasn't able to carry him all this distance. Together, we managed to get him to the field hospital. Hooray. Okay, so exceptional prestige. I think that works. Other than that, I think we should be good. Might want to talk to her. The villagers are already afraid of you and your men, Monsieur. Please don't give them additional reasons. Let's see if we can offer help. Yep, there we go. Because we don't need their food, but I don't want the patrols to, you know, end up being an issue. So we'll let them have 2. See how it goes. Monday, May 3rd, 1915. One day, Fleckner was supposed to receive an exceptionally large Liebsgabe today. This particular parcel contained a generic letter of encouragement and quite a few cans of food. I secretly kept the package for a supply. This ought to make him happy, or I suggest he share the contents with his comrades. I think I'm just going to suggest he share it. I'm not going to keep it from him. I suggested he share the contents with his comrades when I gave him the package. He seemed reluctant, but gave me a confirming nod and distributed the contents among his fellow soldiers. Schmidt-Bauer was exceptionally grateful and returned the favor by sharing his gifts from home with Fleckner. Nice little moment of camaraderie. Okay, Friday, May 7th, 1915. I was making my way through camp when I encountered 2 Feldgendarmen hurrying one of my men along in front of them. Lutz looked badly mangled, lots of bruises, a few lacerations, but there was a grim smirk on his face. What's going on here, I demand to know from the Gendarmen. The soldier beat up a comrade from another unit, one of them explained. 1 week's detention, the other added. I turned to Lutzi. That should teach you a lesson, or tell me what happened. I'm going to say tell me what happened. He spat some blood on the ground and looked at me without a hint of remorse. The bastard knocked Fleckner to the ground, didn't want to apologize, got rude. He shrugged. Somebody had to do something. So it was worth it. Then I guess you deserve your punishment. That deserves a reward, not a punishment. We don't want to encourage fights. I'll just say it, so it was worth it. So it was worth it, I determined, and gave Lutz an appreciative nod. He returned my nod with a wry smile on his lips. I'll have a good bottle of wine and cigarettes brought to you so your evenings won't be as lonely, or hang in there. Don't know if we actually have a bottle of wine. Let's see if we can get him some. I'll have a good bottle of wine and cigarettes brought to you so your evenings won't be as lonely, I assured Lutz. His eyes lit up briefly, then he nodded quickly, grateful. I stepped aside and the Feldermen got themselves and the unruly offender underway again. Okay, so he's in detention. Fitness to... Okay. Let's see. We need... ask for a favor. Bottle of wine. Okay, that's no problem at all. I still have a few bottles of wine in stock. I'll bring one out right away. Don't worry, it won't be missed. Excellent. Wow. Okay. Let's see, so... We're gonna send our strong guy to do the field work. Oh. We'll soon be relieving our comrades in the trenches, Sir Underofficer. Make sure your people are ready to march when the time comes. Is there anything else? These villagers are suspect. I keep hearing stories of attacks by Franks terrors. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. I doubt it is. On our comrades along the front. Organize some patrols through the village, Her Underofficer. Show the French who's in control here so they don't get any foolish ideas. Okay. Very intolerant. Very tolerant. Okay, that's good. Okay, he's also intolerant. Let's see. Can we get any of these people dismissed early? Let's see. Where is... Cumberbund. The wound is healing well, Her Underofficer. I think I'm fit for duty. Okay, return to duty. I'm only here because you sent me here. If I have to, I can come back. I assume Nurse Elizabeth won't mind. Yeah, I'm accepting. Because we need him to go help patrol the villages. Hopefully that'll go okay. Now, who is wanting to talk? Oh, tent camp. That would make sense. Ackerman. I've been discharged from the field hospital, Her Underofficer. I'm ready for duty again. Cool. Alright. To the trenches in 3 turns. So, that should work. Okay. High prestige. Oh. Her under officer, the latrine is filled to the brim. Someone should take care of that before it overflows. Okay then. Let's see. Strained. Strained. He's just tired. We'll just send him there. I like to keep as many people on rest as possible. Nope. Schmidt-Bauer. For under officer, the fitness of some of my comrades leaves a lot to be desired. Give me one of them and a bit of time and I'll make a man out of him. Cool. Fitness drill. Let's see here. How's he doing? Good physical condition. Moderate physical condition. Okay, there you go. Let's see here. Is there more? Apparently there is. Where are they? Oh, there we go. Village outskirts. The sight of armed soldiers in our village is always unsettling, but your soldier Fleckner behaved very decently on his patrol. Please tell him I'm grateful, Monsieur. Okay. I wonder if I can go talk to him. Fleckner. Anything amiss, her under officer? Behavior in the village. Ah yes, patrol. I'm gonna praise him for that. Madame Laroche said that, you say? This gives me a little hope. Maybe we can live side by side peacefully and all my efforts haven't been in vain. That means a lot to me. Thank you very much, her under officer. Okay. Oh right. So he'll go there. Strained. 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 Okay. Strong one to do that then, I guess. Oh, lots will probably need medical care. Alright, admit ailing soldiers. There we go. We'll send him there. Yeah, okay. That's still a good relationship. That should work. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. Ackerman? Hard work, day in, day out. That's exhausting, of course, but once you found your rhythm, there's something to be said for the monotony. Meditative, in a way. Makes everything a bit easier. Nice. Lots? I've been discharged from the field hospital, her under officer. I'm ready for duty again. Right? Might just won't let him rest. Fleckner did well in our training and is making progress, her under officer. A body doesn't change overnight, of course, but if he keeps at it, it'll show soon enough. Okay. Okay, let's make sure he can do another fitness drill. Weak. Oh, hey. So he's all positive. He feels belonging, grateful, and determined. Lutz feels grateful. Ackerman feels nauseated. Which, like, fair enough. Maybe we can have this guy train him. Okay, yeah, that'll work. From? I've been discharged from the field hospital. Okay. Nope. Alright, what does he want? We have a few prisoners of war in our camp that need guarding until they can be moved to a prison. Okay, so that's ours. Let's see. Somewhat intolerant. Very intolerant. There we go. That should be good, I think. Okay. Let's see how that all goes. Friday, May 28th, 1915. I'd already noticed that Fromm was holding his lower back and adopting poor posture while running. When I made my rounds in the evening, I heard him complaining to his comrades. How much longer do we have to sleep on the floor in tents? Some even nodded in agreement, but most of the soldiers just rolled their eyes. What a knob, one of the men near me commented, not noticing my presence. You're just not used to physical labor, you stuck-up twit, he called out to Fromm. I don't know, I mean, it is military and I want to maintain discipline. But he is also old, I guess we can defend him a little bit, since he is part of my squad. Let him be, I intervened. The physical work isn't just hard on Fromm, everyone here knows that. It's not a crime to admit that something hurts. Didn't he heal people by talking to them? I don't know what that's about. I'm just gonna say that was all I said. Fromm still gave me an appreciative look and I nodded to him once more before leaving the men alone again. Nope. That was quick. Sunday, May 30th, 1915. Loud voices carried over to me as I made my usual rounds that afternoon. Several of my men surrounded Ackerman, who was seizing a soldier from another troop by the collar. Among the bystanders was Cumberbunt. Ugh. Even at a distance, I could hear Ackerman shouting at the other soldiers, "Traitors like you will get us all killed here." Let's see. I continued my rounds. The men should sort this out among themselves. I am noticing a surprising, collapse in, order. It seems like a lot of German soldiers are fighting each other. I took Cumberbunt aside and had him explain what was going on. Let's intervene and have the two of them separated, I guess. I intervened and had the two of them separate. What's going on here, I demanded to know. Ackerman had to be restrained by one of the men so as to not go straight back to charging at the other soldier. What a bastard, he raged. The likes of him are not to be trusted. Such criminals shouldn't be allowed to fight with us here. The other man gasped and replied, I won't be treated like that. I'm a German too, with a passport and everything. That's when I remembered the name of the other soldier. Tony Collini. Ackerman huffed. Don't make me laugh. The name speaks for itself. Collini wasn't about to put up with this. The fact that my father came from Italy hardly makes me a traitor. Yeah, okay. I decided to remind Ackerman that we were all comrades here. I tried to convey to Ackerman that not all Italians were the same, or I didn't intervene any further and went on my way. Ah, good old racism. I feel like he probably won't listen to us there. But he also clearly doesn't believe that, you know, they're all comrades. Let's try to just convey to him that not all Italians are the same. Because, yeah, Italy did join the Entente in 1915, which is probably the whole deal for this. I don't know, though. I don't really want to... I don't think he'll listen to this. Maybe he'll listen to camaraderie, maybe? Yeah. Let's just try to remind him that we're all comrades here. I decided to remind Ackerman that we were all comrades here. Leave the man alone, Ackerman, I interrupted the argument. He's one of us now, and he's fighting alongside us. Ackerman wasn't about to reply when Cumberbunt put a hand on his shoulder. Come along, and let it go. Scoffing, Ackerman turned away. Wait until the group dispersed. I'm not going to have Ackerman punished. Realistically, he probably should be, but... okay. The experience made me think, having Italy in the war now would definitely make the war bigger, and the resentment against Italian immigrants would probably not subside anytime soon. Should I have handled it differently? What would this development mean for the war and for us? Sometimes you forgot about the rest of the world here at the front, and then suddenly get caught up with us on days like these. But yeah. Collini isn't one of my soldiers, and I don't want to ruin the relationship with one of mine. Saturday, June 5th, 1915. Fromm had been with us for several months when he asked to speak to me. After a few pleasantries, he quickly got to the point. Herr Underoffizier, I just wanted to ask again how much longer I have to stay. You haven't even arrived yet. No, he's been there for months. What do you mean? Because I don't want to just tell him he's about to get dismissed when he isn't. What do you mean I asked first? You know I have an important conference in Vienna, he said impatiently. I have to get back. What reality are you living in is very harsh. Who knows, maybe we'll get out of here faster than we thought. I don't think that's happening. I'm just gonna tell him you'll miss the conference. I really don't think he can make it back. You'll miss the conference. I had to disappoint him. There was no point in lying to him. He wasn't going home in the next few weeks. Surely there will be other conferences, won't there? I feel like this could make it a lot worse, but I don't know, it's sympathetic, I guess. Surely there will be other conferences, won't there? I hope, for all of us, that we'll be able to pack up and leave here soon. Fromm bit his lip and nodded almost imperceptibly. I thought it best to leave him to it. Evidently, he needed time to process this information. Okay. Let's see here. Fromm was exhausted during our training and didn't make any progress. If you send me a man to drill, he will be drilled, of course. No excuses. However, between us, her under-officer, if the drill was supposed to be a punishment, that's alright with me. But it isn't helpful for his physical fitness. Okay. That is regrettable. I think we're about to head out to the trenches, and I don't believe there's anything else to do. So I guess off we go. Have your people ready. It's back to the trenches, Herr Unteroffizier. Let's see if the French find the courage to attack us. Man, I hope they don't. Oh, here's your allocation, Herr Unteroffizier. I'm afraid this is all we have this time. The supply situation is difficult. Ammunition is scarce, so make sure every shot counts. Good to know. Alright. Okay, more burden to field hospital is the worse the treatment it can provide. Helping out can help with that. Alright. Let's see here. Fetch rations. We probably need to have someone do that. Strained. Tired. Tired. Strained. Let's have him go grab the rations. Actually, let's have both of them. Just so that way we have extras. Nope. Let's see. Herr Unteroffizier, I have received some discarded construction plans from our pioneers. I'm convinced that we should carry them out after all. That's why I'm ordering you to take care of them. Choose 2 of the smaller structures and complete them before you are withdrawn from the trench. Okay. Let's see. So, in that case... Alright. Defensive positions. Set up barbed wire. Okay, let's see here. Barbed wire there probably isn't good. I don't think they'll come up over there. Let's see about this defensive position. Yeah, we probably want to set up barbed wire here. Let's have... And then... This needs to be rebuilt. Strained. Yeah, okay. So those are the defensive positions we're gonna build. I think that'll work out for the best. They'll at least cut off a couple of entryways. Alright. Let's see how that went. Herr Unteroffizier, we hardly have anything left to eat. Someone urgently needs to go get supplies from the camp, otherwise we won't have anything by tomorrow. Additional tasks. Fetch ammo. Do we need ammo? We have lots of ammo. We should be okay. Herr Unteroffizier, the French have a sniper in the area. He already shot some of our comrades. We should be extra careful next time. Okay. Let's see. Can I still build some? Machine gun nest. Oh, that would be pretty good. What about over here? Barbed wire. I don't really think that's needed over this way, but... I'll have to decide on that later. Let's see what the lieutenant wants. What do you think, Herr Underoffizier? Do we want to play a little trick on the French? Send some of your men out into no man's land tonight and cut through the barbed wire just outside the French trenches. Then the French will think we are preparing an attack and will barely dare to sleep out of fear, haha. And no, my earlier question was rhetorical. I don't care what you think. This is an order. At least he's honest, I suppose. Though... I really don't know if I trust that, honestly. But if it's an order, I suppose we do have to carry it out. Let's also build a machine gun nest, I suppose. Risk of injury. We'll send some of the more fit people to do that. We'll have him go fetch the rations. We also might want to set up barbed wire there eventually. Let's see how it went. Doesn't seem like anyone died. Please, Herr Underoffizier, I need a break. I'm completely spent. Recover in camp. A few days of recovery in the camp would do me a lot of good, if you would allow it. Fine, I'll accept that. As much as I hate to do that. I think barbed wire here would also be good. I'm just trying to get as many defenses set up as I can. And let's see about these defenses over this way. We probably do want to add barbed wire here, just in case. Tired. Tired. He's exhausted. We won't bother. Oh, and what does he want? Artillery mortars and nightly commando operations by the French have left holes in our barbed wire. Send some people out tonight to fix this, Herr Underoffizier. Is there anything else? A new defensive position. I see you're not afraid of hard work. Excellent, Herr Underoffizier. That's what I want to see. And keep the construction plans. They're in good hands with you. Yeah, I'm pursuing a little bit more than 2. Ooh, but we do need to fix that barbed wire. There. I think we'll be good. We'll have to wait on those other defensive positions. Oh. Ah, shoot. Artillery fire. Herr Underoffizier, we hardly have anything left to eat. Someone urgently needs to get supplies from the camp, otherwise we won't have anything by tomorrow. Is there anything else? Herr Underoffizier, something is going on in the French trenches. Someone should take a closer look. Who knows what they're planning? Okay. Recon. Let's see. Not possible. Locked in project. Well, let's see. How good are the defensives? So that's pretty solid, I'd say. This one is also probably okay. Under artillery fire. Yeah, okay, so it's very risky to actually try and move. Sniper in the area, that's also risky. Let's see, does anyone want to go grab supplies? I don't think it'll be before... Yeah, okay. I don't think anybody wants to go outside. Is anyone optimistic? Oh, at your service. With this artillery bombardment? Yeah. We're gonna just have to wait a day. I don't think... Ooh, but we do need to do this recon. Yeah. I'd hate to lose him, but then again, he's unattentive. I think we're gonna have to send this guy out. He's highly motivated. Or maybe we can grab someone else. How about this guy? He's neutral and he's trained in shooting. Yeah. He's attentive, but I'm worried about having him walk out. He's disappointed. We're gonna have him recover in camp as well, because he's so exhausted. With that, though, we do need to send this guy. I can't do this. I'm begging you, Herr Underoffizier. Don't you hear the explosions? That's suicide. We might. I don't know. I want to see what they're doing, but I don't think. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We're just gonna have to wait. I don't think we're gonna be able to get the recon. Okay. Loads. Herr Underoffizier, we hardly have anything left to eat. Someone urgently needs to get supplies. Is there anything else? An artillery strike has fallen in the middle of our trench. The debris is now blocking a direct route through the trench. If you ask me, there is still plenty of paths around it. Okay. Man, I really hate to do this, but we need to get moving. There's just too much going on. Yeah, we're going to need to assign some tasks. Yeah. As you command, Herr Underoffizier, I hope I won't get hurt. Yeah, me too. I'm trying to keep everyone alive, but... So... He needs to go fetch rations. Let's see. Man, that artillery bombardment is something fierce, though. I think he's also highly motivated. Hello there. But he is neutral. I think he'll suffer less of a strain on the relationship if I send him out. I'm sorry. Yes, Herr Underoffizier, I'll obey. No reason to court-martial me, alright? Please, God Almighty, be with me. Yep, we're gonna go send him to fetch ammo. Outside of that, we're just gonna keep being held up in the bunker. Okay. Seems like they all are okay. Reporting back from my break in camp, Herr Underoffizier. Rested and ready for orders. Is there anything else? The French have been busier than usual lately. I have a bad feeling about this. I think we should keep an eye on that. Make sure they won't surprise us. Is there anything else? Damn, our defenses are completely destroyed. If we are attacked now, the French can march in without any hindrance. What should we do? Okay. We have 2 days of supplies and ammo. Recon. I think he's wanting to work on defenses. But currently, I do think our defenses look okay. Oh, okay, now I see the issue. What all has been destroyed? There's an emplacement there that's been destroyed, and an emplacement there. Okay. And is there anything here that we need to recover? He doesn't have anything to say. But yeah, we need to do something. I am concerned about the recon. Okay, so hopefully this senseless war will be over soon. It's about time to finally go home. Don't think that's happening. Okay. Let's see, how do they all feel? He's still favorable to us, as is Cummerbund, so let's see here. So we need to rebuild some of these. So we need to rebuild that, and we need to rebuild that. So we're going to need basically all hands on deck for this. I don't want to set up anything new, but I do want, you know. I can't. Okay, yeah, we need to enforce obedience. No reason to court-martial me. Okay, so he is going to rebuild. Alright, we just need to... Oh, wow. He did not put up any resistance to that. And let's see. This guy... Yeah. Alright, so he's also ready. Somewhat courageous. No, let's keep... Oop, hold on. We'll put him in reserve for now. Alright. So there, and then we'll set this guy up as well. Let's see here, so... Very cautious, he's going to be good for recon. He can help with that. Okay. Guess he can go and fetch rations. Why not? Seems like it's... Okay, so we got that rebuilt. Set added, okay. Reporting back from my break at camp, her under officer ready and rested for orders. Anything else? He has lice. More than the usual few that everyone here carries. It's gotten worse these past few days. I tried to take care of it myself, but it's no use. I need someone to help me or a visit to a delousing station. Okay. Okay, good. The artillery stopped. I've discovered one of the French sniper's hideouts. If we lie in wait and take him under fire when he gets back into his position, we might be able to get him. Or at least drive him away. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so he wants to help out. Engage sniper. Help under artillery fire. Since he's the one who suggested that, he's going to go do that. We need more ammo. Let's have... Okay, let's see. What do we got? We need to still rebuild that. Is there anything else that was destroyed? Doesn't seem to be. Enemy sniper. Might want to go deal with him eventually, but... Strange. Okay. Let's have these two engage the sniper. And we'll have them rebuild that emplacement. Oh, We need more space here for reinforcements, for ammunition, as the basis for a future victory. You are to order some people to help our pioneers dig more trenches. Okay then. Dig bunkers. Okay, we can do that in 3. That should work. Hopefully all this stuff goes well. Okay, Ackerman. It was horrific there. Chaos everywhere and so many dead. We would have needed more men, her under officer. We stood there and didn't know who to save first. Oh. Rival of Fleckner. But he's neutral on us. He's resentful. Okay, so he's not happy. It didn't work, her under officer. When the sniper got back into position, we immediately opened fire as planned. But apparently that didn't dissuade him, and now he's simply using his other positions instead. Well, that sucks. Alright. So we need... He's strained. But here, we'll have him help dig bunkers. There, we'll have those people do that. And then, let's see, where are these setups for barbed wire? Because I do want to keep setting up more and more defenses, so we'll set that up. Nope. Her under officer, I urgently need someone to deliver a message to headquarters. Send me your quickest man on the double. Okay, never mind. Let's see here. Very pragmatic. Tired. By the book. Slow. Okay. I think this guy will probably be the best course of action. Let's see if we can get more ammo. Okay, that'll work. Alright. Please, her under officer, I need a break. I'm completely spent. Okay. He'll go recover in camp. Alright. So he's going to recover in the camp. We have rations, we have ammo. Let's set up a couple more things of barbed wire. Anyone just tired? No, it doesn't seem like it. What do you think, her under officer? Do we want to play a little trick? Okay, more cutting of the barbed wire. And it's in order. Okay. Let's see. He's in high morale. As is him. So we'll go do that. Let's see if... Yeah. Okay, so most of these people are tired of war, which, like, valid. It's not pleasant. It's not pleasant to say the least. Let's see, what defensive positions were we trying to set up? I suppose it isn't too important. I mean, that one could be good, but... Because we're going back to camp in 1. I think we can try to set up some last-minute barbed wire. Impaired hearing. Oh, shoot. Fleckner got wounded. Her under officer, Fleckner was badly injured trying to carry out your orders. It doesn't look good for him. He needs to be taken to the field hospital immediately. Okay, then. We're gonna have him take Fleckner to the hospital. Let's see. Her under-officer, tell your people to stop packing. Our relief force was diverted to reinforce another front sector. We have orders to hold our position for a few more days until a replacement can be mobilized. Okay, then. Let's see if we can keep trying to set that up. Okay, yeah, we should be good. Because I want as many defenses as possible, because I'm assuming there's going to be an attack. Reporting back from my break-in camp, her under-officer rested and ready for orders. Is there anything else? Her under-officer, we hardly have anything left to eat. Okay. So, he wants rations, which is true. Honestly, I think we may be good. Let's see. Is there anything else we can do? Anything else we can set up? I don't really think there's anything else we need to. Oh, hold on. The lieutenant does want to talk. Okay, need someone to deliver a message. Very pragmatic. I think he'll do well. And then let's have Ackerman and Schmidt-Bauer go and collect rations. So that'll go well. Oh, we're under a quick artillery skirmish. For under officer, I have lice, more than the usual few. Okay. Good to know. What else can we do? I don't really think there's much to do. Oh. The soldier you sent to deliver the message, what was his name? Lotzi? Anyway, he didn't come back with an answer until many hours later. Way too late. Next time, send someone more reliable. Nope. Okay. Is there anything else? Another communication trench collapsed. Our under officer, gather your shovels and men. You have to rebuild it as soon as possible. Alright. Let's see here. Exhausted. That won't go well. Strained. Okay, that's good. Exhausted, but he's not weak. Strained. Okay. That'll have to work. Alright. Oh. Her under officer, I've been told that your soldier Cummerbund has barely lifted a finger in the assignment I gave your group. When I gave you a job, I expected to be properly carried out. I thought that was clear, but apparently you need yet another reminder for that. I expect you to establish order in your group. Is there anything else? We need more space here. Okay, so we need to dig more bunkers. Let's see. He needs a break. We'll have him recover in camp. He also needs a break. We'll have him recover in camp. Recover in camp, I guess. Okay, so they're all recovering in camp. I think these two should be able to dig the bunkers, and then after that we should be good to just return. Okay. Oh. Pack your things, her under officer. We were relieved. We're going back to camp. Excellent. Oh, that's a creepy portrait. Huh. That's actually kind of an interesting story. Alright. So we're back. High prestige, neutral mood. Let's see what all we got. I don't have a lot of time for you, her under officer. What do you need? Current workload. We're massively overburdened. So many lives lost just because we don't have the time and manpower. Okay, we'll offer assistance. You are a godsend. Her under officer. Your men would be of great help. As many as you can spare. Accept that. And what else is there? Let's see here. Nope. Her under officer, your group was assigned a spot at the delousing station. Seize the opportunity. You won't get another one for a while. Okay, so who all has lice? Lice. Do you have lice? No, you don't have lice. You don't have lice, and you don't have lice. And then I'm going to assign some men to here. He's strained, albeit so is he. There. Alright, and with that set up, I am actually going to end the video here, just since we did another trench run. So if you guys enjoyed, like and subscribe. If you didn't, comment down below and do better. And I will see you guys in the next video.